Haha, what's up everybody? Passion here. I hope you're having a great day. Today is Art Vlog 052, the Transformer Allspark. Okay, so looking at the first Transformer movie that Michael Bay built, filmed, the Transformers and Decepticons were fighting for the almighty power of the Allspark, right? This was the block that Bumblebee touched, that it was massive. They were hiding in the dam, the Hoover Dam, and shrunk it down to a little cube. And I saw that, I said, man, that would be a cool little prop to make. So from there, I came up with this. And please don't mind this little website right here. This was an old website that I had back in the day that doesn't work anymore, so don't worry about that. But this is my Alien Energon Cube Allspark prop Transformer Autobot artifact. I don't know how you want to say it, but here it is. Now, the way I came about this part is I went to Michael's, I believe at the time. They had styrofoam blocks that were, I believe it was like a 5x5 or a 6x6. And so from there, I grabbed, we had just had my little boy's birthday party. I want to say this was right after, because I had these rings from a bunch of cupcakes that we had bought, right? So I had, and these rings measured roughly, I don't know, like 2 inches, 1 3/4, you know. There's another shot of them. All right, I grabbed some Aves epoxy sculpt. This is a 2-part clay that you can order. I recommend it. Very, very well. Good stuff right here. Get great detail. All right, so this is my base. Basically, this is a little wooden wooden disc plank of a sort. I built up a frame using foam core. These are packing peanuts. And then this spot right here, that is kitty litter. So you put those together, you glue them in there using hot glue, super glue, whatever. I coat the whole thing in wood glue, and then I started painting it. So that is the holder, because if you remember in the movie, in the first Transformer movie, the Allspark was like stuck in halfway in the mountain, right? So I needed something to prop it up. So this is my Allspark, and I remember I looked at a bunch of pictures and everything, and they had so many symbols, so many styles. So I did what I could to recreate some of those symbols, and some of it I just fudged it. I just grabbed whatever I could in the house and did the best I could. Now, on one corner of the Allspark, it had a lot of hieroglyphics of different alien symbols, so I wanted to recreate some of the images that did stand out. So that's another side. Again, marks, scratches, impressions, hieroglyphics on that end. From there, I remember them having this big piece here. Here's again the other side of that corner. So that would roughly be 3 sides that this corner's touching. And I remember using combs. I use plastic forks. Anything that can make any kind of impression, I did. From there, let's see, that's another shot of the other side. All right, so what I did was that cupcake ring that I showed you, I made the impression of the Autobots, because I wanted, if you looked at the block and didn't know what it was right away, if you saw the logo, then you'd be like, oh, okay, that must be from Transformers. So, and then here's the other side with the Decepticons. Basically wetting the clay a little bit, making an impression of it, cleaning it up around the edges. And there you go. I love this piece. I thought it came out well. I primed it, and then I did different coats of metallic, from bronze to copper to silver. You name it, I add a little bit of everything. Now, when you look at the movie, the block is very smooth, very modern style. So when I made this block here, I didn't want to recreate the same one from the movie. I wanted it to have like an organic metal. So that's why none of these edges are perfect. That's why none of this is sanded down or trimmed out. I wanted this to have like an organic feel to it. Just a big old metallic feel. Now this block, like I said, I think it was like a 5x5 or a 6x6. So it on the stand, it probably stood about 12 to 13 inches tall. There's another shot right there. All right, so what gave me this idea, right, was for my son's birthday party. I grabbed Rice Krispies and Cocoa Krispies. I grabbed, just like a Rice Krispie treat, I grabbed a square container and I made him, since we were having a Transformer party, right, an edible Allspark. This is where the idea came from, because I made this for my son's birthday. And when I saw it, I said, man, I bet I can make a prop from the movie like that. So that is why I'm showing this picture. It's amazing how you can do something on purpose or accident, and it inspires you to do something else. So this is where the idea came from. I'm so glad I still have these pictures. I wish I would have video of me making these, making this, but you get the general idea. This is one gigantic Rice Krispie treat. But let me tell you, the kids loved it. We used a big old knife and just chopped off pieces. So there you go. You got the block from the movie and you have an edible one. And there's the Tupperware that I made it in. So there you go. That is my Allspark prop. And then that is my Allspark. Let's see. Let me get back to my other picture. So there you go. There is the prop from the movie. And there is the Rice Krispie treat. So if you need something for your collection, you have one way to approach it. If you want to make a big old snack for a Transformer theme party, you have a way to do it. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this. And now looking at these Rice Krispie pictures, it just makes me laugh, because my boy at the time was probably, I don't know, 5, 6 or 4, 5 or 6, and he just loved it. He was like, what? You know, so there you go. Again, I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, please send them my way. But again, be cool, be safe, tie your shoes, and always live your passion. Peace.